guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my 35-week pregnancy update, and I have so many things to talk with you guys about. I have a list of stuff. This time I'm super organized. I'm scatterbrained no matter what in my third trimester, but if I'm looking down, that is why, just to keep myself on track. So the very first thing and the most exciting thing that I'm not going to jinx myself, so I'm gonna knock on wood when I say this, not literally, but you know, basically I found out about a week ago that my baby girl has flipped and her head is down. So I think I mentioned in about 2 or 3 pregnancy update videos ago that I was just talking about a lot of stuff, rambling on and on about C-sections and how nervous I was to have one, and I didn't want to go through another surgery, and I didn't want her to be breech and blah blah blah. Well, a lot of you guys were so nice in that video and you let me know that your baby ended up flipping and I need to just calm down, which obviously I didn't, because it's easier. I don't know, you can read as many comments as you want as like a new mom, and none of them sink in because you're gonna be nervous no matter what, because you're gonna think that you're that one person that it's just not gonna happen for. So I don't know, she might still flip back, but as of right now, I feel her heartbeat at the top of my, at the bottom of my uterus, whatever, right near my vagina. You guys know what I'm talking about. And apparently if you feel the heartbeat there, she has flipped. And I also did get an ultrasound and my doctor said it looks good for a vaginal delivery. So I'm so happy about that. But things can happen, and even if your baby is head down, you might still end up getting a C-section. So I'm still just gonna plan for one. Better safe than sorry. Not sorry because you're getting a baby, but you guys know what I mean. So other than that, I went to my doctor's appointment the other week when she told me my baby flipped downwards, and it really just doesn't make sense to the kicks and the movement that I'm feeling. Like, I do not know what position she's in. So if you guys are moms, or if you're pregnant and you know the answer to this question, please leave it in the comments, because I've been trying to look it up and I just don't get it. So basically I'm feeling hiccups, so her head is down, and then I'm also feeling strong kicks on the upper right hand side of my hip bone. So, and then I also know her butt is like on the right upper side. So it's almost like, I don't know, my doctor said she's head down and everything looks good, but it's almost like she's folded like a taco, like this. Like, it makes no sense to me, and I try and look up different fetal positions in the womb, and they can be like completely like contorted in a bunch of different ways. So yeah, if you feel your baby's hiccuping right below that area, and also if you feel kicks above your right hip bone or your left hip bone, and you know what position your baby's in, let me know. Just because I thought that when their head is down, I should be feeling kicks like way up here above my belly button, but I'm feeling them above my hip bone. Like right now, her foot is like sticking in my side. It's so weird. So yeah, I don't understand the positions that they can go in. It doesn't make sense, but my doctor said everything's fine. The third thing that I found out in my ultrasound is that she is not a big baby, which I don't know. A part of me is kind of concerned, but everybody on my side is really small. Like, my family's really small. My mom, my dad, me and my sister were all short people. We were small-ish babies. Like, I think I was 6 pounds something. And then on Doug's side, like, he's not the tallest guy ever. I think he's like 5'10" or 5'11". But he does have some tall people on his side. So I guess it just depends on your genetics and what, like, how big your baby is gonna be. But my doctor said I have nothing to worry about. It just kind of like, I didn't want to hear from my doctor that she was on the smaller side. A lot of people might assume that's a good thing because they don't want to, I don't know, they're afraid of pushing out a big baby, as you hear. But I'd rather her be big than too small. I really have nothing to worry about, but let me know if that was ever a concern for you guys, or if you had a small baby, like a 6-pound baby, because apparently in your third trimester, I think the baby gains like half a pound a week. So yeah, there's still a lot of time for her to grow, but that's just what is an update right now. So I stopped weighing myself because I just don't care, and a lot of you guys seem to like to scold me about talking about my weight and talking about how I might be eating too much, or I shouldn't be eating cake or whatever. I just want to say that I'm not gonna stop, because this is who I am, and this is just like, I just like to vent. That's what, I don't know, that's just kind of the person I am. It doesn't mean that I'm overweight or that I think I'm overweight, but I guarantee you that most pregnant women discuss their weights. Because if you've never been this big in your life, not that I'm even that big, but if you've never felt this big, or if you've never experienced this kind of weight gain, it just kind of shocks you and it throws you for a loop. And when you go to try on clothes and none of your clothes fit, it just feels like, it just makes you feel kind of weird. I don't know. So it's always just a topic that comes up, especially because I'm on YouTube. I guarantee if you filmed yourself every day, or if you took pictures of yourself for a blog or anything, it is gonna be on your mind because you're looking at yourself before and after, and it's just kind of a shock. So yeah, I don't really like to sugarcoat my pregnancy. I don't like to talk about it in terms of it being perfect and me feeling really good. I definitely don't always feel that good, and I'm gonna mention it to you guys. I'm gonna talk about it. And yeah, if that irritates you, then you're gonna be irritated by me a lot because I'm just an honest person. So yeah, I just wanna throw that out there. So some symptoms that I'm currently struggling with, I mean, I'm for sure struggling with this one, and it is peeing all the time. I know I talk about it in every pregnancy update, but it's more and more and more, and I feel like, I don't know if it's too early for the baby to drop at 35 weeks, but I feel like she's really low on my stomach and like pressing on my bladder. The other night, I seriously got up to go to the bathroom in the pitch dark of the night, and I hit my foot on like the side of a cabinet, and it seriously was bleeding because I don't know why I'm telling the story, but basically the moral of the story is I pee all the time at very inconvenient times, and it's all throughout the night. It's just so annoying. I cannot wait to not do that anymore. So yeah, also I heard something so random, this just popped in my mind. I heard that you can get morning sickness after your baby is born, and when I heard that, I was like on high alert because that is seriously just scary. Like, I do not want to go through that again. Let me know if you felt nauseous after your baby was born. I don't know if it's like the raging hormones again or whatever. Please tell me that's not true. I haven't asked my doctor because I forgot. But if you guys felt morning sickness after your baby came out, I hope to God that I don't get comments like, yes, I was sick all the time, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. So that's really it for symptoms. I mean, my hands swell, but it's nothing to worry about. I don't have preeclampsia. I think I was tested for that. A lot of you guys asked me if I had low iron, and I was tested for that, and I don't have low iron. So I honestly don't know why I feel fainty sometimes, but I think it's just because I'm just doing too much. So maybe that's why. So the next thing I kind of wanted to mention is a comment that I got from a subscriber, and thank you guys so much for commenting. I read them all, even if I don't get back to them. Sometimes there's like 300 or more. But yeah, basically someone said that I should start pumping my boobs now to store milk. And when I read that, I was like, I have never heard of a pregnant woman pumping her boobs like before her baby comes out. So let me know about that. I don't know if I should be storing, I mean, I asked my mom. I don't just take everything I read online as gold. And my mom said no, and I don't know. She said I don't have to do that, but if you guys have done that and you've gotten good, I don't know, if it's just worked out for you, let me know. So I've decided to get a bassinet. I know I talk about co-sleeping, and that topic is just heavy on my pregnancy vlogs as of late because it's just something that I want to be prepared mentally for, even if I end up changing my mind. I just want to have a plan. So yeah, I am going to end up getting a bassinet, so like something that attaches to my bed. I'm not going to use the DockATot. I know so many of you guys were like, do not co-sleep, do not use the DockATot in your bed and sleep with your baby for a plethora of reasons. And I decided just to get a bassinet because I think I just feel more comfortable that way, and I don't know. I know co-sleeping is fine. My sister did it with all her kids, and like she liked it and they all liked it, but I want to eventually have her in my crib. So in my mind, I just feel like maybe if I put her in a crib-like thing, like a bassinet, it would be an easier transition for her to her actual crib. I know I'm a new mom. I probably have no idea what I'm saying, and I'll look back on this vlog and laugh because I don't know, she'll be sleeping in my bed. I have no idea what's gonna happen. But yeah, so I'm gonna get a bassinet, but I'm gonna wait until Black Friday. So if you guys have any recommendations on bassinets that like kind of attach to your bed, because I like the fact that I can either unzip like the side and roll over and breastfeed, or if I can easily pick her up, because some bassinets are really funky and they look super cool and they're really cute, but they're just big and they're bulky and unnecessary. And since she's only really gonna be in there for a few months-ish, I mean, I don't know how long she'll be in there, but I don't want to get something super expensive or something that is just over the top and that I get just for looks, because that really doesn't matter since she's gonna go in her crib anyways. So I also wanted to talk a little bit more about the co-sleeping topic on, I think, last week's vlog or the week before. I was reading the comments today and I was like, holy moly, because a lot of you guys get a little cray-cray up in the comments because you feel so strongly, and I totally get it. I know that moms feel so strongly about how they raise their kids, but just because something is right for you doesn't mean it's right for the entire world, like every mom in the world. So yeah, I don't know. I just look at all the comments and take them all like just kind of like with a grain of salt. Just because moms seem to be so strong and stuck in their ways, at least the ones that comment on my channel, which I like hearing all your comments, I like hearing your strong opinions, and I honestly do take them into consideration. But you guys seem to like to bicker with each other sometimes, and it really just doesn't matter. Because I know one mom that may co-sleep with her baby for 5 years, and her husband and her baby, they have the best connection with each other and they're happy and that's what they like. And then another mom may completely disagree with either co-sleeping or breastfeeding or whatever, and they also have a really good home life. So that's just kind of one thing that I've learned on YouTube, is that not everyone's the same, and just because someone does something one way doesn't mean it's like wrong, or if it's right, unless it's like blatantly wrong, like I get it. But yeah, so that just leads me to my next point. I am gonna be a new mom and I'm gonna have a new baby. And I know you guys are going to, this is just gonna happen, not all of you, but some of you, you're probably going to want to attack me in the comment section once my baby comes out and tell me I'm doing this wrong, you know, blah, 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 because I already get harsh comments of random stuff that I'm doing wrong. But basically what I wanted to say is, just before you write those harsh comments, try and soften the blow. Like, take into consideration that I'm learning, and that if you guys are gonna give me anything, like any kind of criticism, just make sure that it comes across constructive. I just won't listen to your comment if it's really negative and nasty. So you're really not serving a purpose by leaving such a harsh comment, is what I'm trying to say, even to each other. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. So the next thing is something I've been looking to do. It's basically finishing my checklist of all the things I want to get done before my baby comes. And they actually have so many to-do lists online for both the dad and the mom of things they need to just get done in their life before their baby comes. So the first thing is buy, I mean, this isn't like right now, I'll probably wait 2 weeks to do this, but the first thing is buy healthy-ish freezer meals, or I honestly don't have enough energy to pre-make homemade meals for when my baby comes, so that's not gonna happen. So basically people online tell you to go buy healthy-ish freezer meals, and obviously put them in the freezers, because you're not gonna have any energy or time to make like dinners and things like that when your baby comes. And a lot of people say home make your meals and freeze them. I'm not gonna do that, like I said, because I'm just tired. I can't even like get up to make dinner right now. So yeah, so that is one thing on my list. The second thing is make sure your house is fully stocked with like just necessities that you just don't think of. Toilet paper, what else? It sounds like I'm honestly creating like a bunker for myself, and I'm not gonna leave my house for months on end, which will probably be the case, and I'll just have to find out. But yeah, it sounds like I'm really just stocking my house to not leave it. But yeah, you're not really supposed to leave your, I don't think you're supposed to leave your house with your baby until it's at least a few weeks old, and you're definitely not supposed to take your baby anywhere until it has its 2-month immunization. I'll probably find that out with my pediatrician. So I need to do all that stuff. I need to put the car seat in the car. Some of you guys were telling me to put the car seat on the left side of the car. Some of you guys were saying in the middle, on the right side. Let me know what you guys think below, because I do not know about that at all. I think it depends on your car, honestly. But the middle doesn't seem safe because it's not behind a seat. Putting the car seat right behind, like the passenger or the front seat, also doesn't seem safe because you get T-boned from the sides. So yeah, I need to look that up. So that's about it for everything I wanted to talk about this week. Nothing's really changed too much other than she's flipped, woo, finally. And hopefully she'll stay that way. I like monitor her hiccups all the time. But anyways, in next week's video, I wanted to have Doug in it. So I kind of wanted to do like a pre-parent Q&A, because I feel like it'd be fun to look back on how ignorant we were about not knowing anything about babies. Not in a negative way, just in like a naive way. So if you guys have any questions for either Doug or I or us together, just like things like, I don't know, how we feel about having a baby girl, or just any kind of questions that you guys want to know, please leave them in the comment bar below, and yeah, I'll try and answer those for you guys with him. This is what my stomach looks like for 35 weeks. Ignore my plaid pajama pants. Luckily I haven't gotten any new stretch marks. I've been so diligent with the stretch mark lotion. I put it on twice a day. But yeah, this is what it looks like from the side. And my belly button only really pops out when I lay on my side. So yeah, it's not out yet, but I feel like it's getting there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching these videos. Thank you so much for following my journey. It seriously means a lot that you guys take the time to write such detailed comments. I swear my mom and I go through them and read them all, and my mom loves it. A lot of you guys also like to email me, which I appreciate so much because I know it takes time out of your day, and I know that, I don't know, you're just really nice people basically. So yeah, thank you so much for that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.